When the sun goes down, Hoi An Ancient Town changes completely. Lanterns begin to glow. The river fills with reflections. Music drifts through the streets. Crowds gather in the old lanes. For many travelers, this is the version of Hoi An they came to see. But once you arrive, one question quickly follows. Is it truly worth the crowds? To answer that, it helps to understand why so many people love Hoi An at night. The old town feels fully alive. Restaurants fill with evening energy. Shops glow with warm light. Lanterns transform familiar streets into something theatrical and dreamlike. The river becomes part of the experience. Boat rides move steadily across the water, carrying visitors past floating lanterns and shimmering reflections. And on the An Hoi Islet side, bars and live music venues add another layer of energy. This is not the gentle Hoi An of the morning. This is Hoi An in celebration mode. Most of that energy gathers in the central zone, around the riverfront, near the bridges, through the busiest historic streets, and around the night markets. At these hours, many visitor flows converge into the same compact space. That can feel exciting, but it can also feel crowded faster than some people expect, especially on weekends, holidays, and peak travel seasons. For some visitors, the energy feels magical. For others, it can feel as though the old town becomes more of a performance than a place. If you are young, social, and enjoy movement, music, nightlife, and people watching, you may love Hoi An at night. The atmosphere can feel festive, playful, and memorable. But if you prefer quiet evenings, personal space, slower walks, or calmer travel with children, night in the center may feel overwhelming. That does not mean Hoi An at night is bad. It simply means the most famous version is not the right version for everyone. If the busiest streets feel a little overwhelming, there are still plenty of ways to enjoy Hoi An at night at a slower pace. You don't have to follow the moving crowds. You might enjoy a relaxed dinner with family or friends at one of the quieter riverside restaurants just beyond the busiest streets, where you can still enjoy the lantern-lit atmosphere without the constant flow of crowds. Or take an unhurried walk along the river, away from the busiest street, where the atmosphere quickly becomes more peaceful. Perhaps you'll settle into a cafe, chat with friends, and simply watch the evening unfold. Or wander into a quiet alley and discover a small shop you hadn't planned to visit. The beauty of Hoi An at night isn't found on one particular street or from one perfect viewpoint. It's about finding the experience that feels right for you. And if you don't mind staying a little later, the streets often begin to feel noticeably quieter from around 9:30 p.m. By then, some retail shops may already have closed, while many cafes and restaurants continue serving guests well into the evening. For travelers who enjoy a slower pace, it can be one of the nicest times to be there. Even boat rides do not need to happen in the busiest core. Along the river stretch between the Moonlight Bridge and the Hongdieu Bridge area, boats still operate for visitors who want to see Hoi An by night. The lights are softer, the crowds are lighter, and the river often feels calmer. Sometimes, stepping slightly away from the postcard view creates the better memory. So, is Hoi An Old Town at night truly worth the crowds? If you want lights, atmosphere, nightlife, and the version everyone talks about, yes, absolutely. But if you prefer a slower, quieter evening, Hoi An has that to offer too. That's what makes Hoi An Old Town at night worth experiencing. And perhaps that points to a bigger question. When a place becomes this popular, what begins to change? Has Hoi An Old Town become too touristy? That's what we'll explore in the next video.